Hello guys, today we're going to solve ICT 12 November 2022 paper O2. Starting off with opening the source files folder, and it's this, and it told you to open the file for the evidence document. Here it is. After that, you have to make sure that your name, center number, and candidate number will appear on every single page of this document. So you're just going to add your name and center number and candidate number here. Whatever it is. And then make sure to save it. We're going to save it as this name right here. So we're just going to copy paste it. If you want to write it yourself, you can do that. Followed by your candidate number. For example, this, we're just going to write 0000. Make sure you write the correct candidate number during the exam. You need your evidence document during the examination to place screenshots when required. Make sure you place each screenshot, do not leave anything empty. I'm starting off with the first task, or task 2. Document. You're going to edit the document for Tolaria Sailing Club. The company uses a corporate house style for all its documents. Paragraph styles must be created, modified, and applied as instructed. Start off by opening the file Regatta. This one. Base setup is set to A4 landscape orientation with 2 cm margins. Do not make any changes to these settings. 3 paragraph styles have already been created. Do not make any changes to these unless instructed. Save the document in your work area in the format of the software you're using with the file name Sailing. You would have already formed a new folder, but I'm just going to save it in this folder. You have to make your own folder, naming it your work area. And you're just going to name it Sailing. You can change the format to Word document. And save it. Take a screenshot to show this file has been saved, including evidence of the file type. Place this screenshot in your evidence document. So we're just going to go here. Take a screenshot. There are multiple ways to take a screenshot. The way I do it is basically doing Shift, Windows, and then S, and it gives you this screenshot thing. You can just take a screenshot of the entire folder. You can do this, or you can select all the other ones since you only want to show this folder, this file, and just hide these and take another screenshot of this folder, this file. And you're just going to go to here and just place the screenshot. And it shows that the folder has been saved and the file type, which is what they want. Make sure to do Control S to save the file every single time you do anything. Once this is over, we can go to the next question. Place right aligned in the header the text sailing instructions, and on a new line your name, center number, and candidate number. So just going here. Don't want us to write saving instructions. New line, your name, and then your candidate number and your center number. Save and go back here. Place in the footer automated page numbers center aligned. So we're just going to go to insert, and you're going to insert a footer, and then in here you're going to add your this, and just delete these if they're not going to ask anything more for this. The header is right aligned to the page margin. The footer is center aligned between the page margins. No other text or placeholders are included in the header footer areas, and headers and footers are displayed on all pages. So we don't need these, just going to get rid of them. That's how it is. Then Control S. Create the following paragraph style, basing it on the default paragraph style. So we're just going here. Then we go here. We're clicking on this one, which is basically the new style. And you have to name it the same name. It says here TSR subhead. That's the name. The font has to be serif. Serif translates to Times New Roman. So whatever you want. Sans serif is Arial. Font size has to be 18 points. Alignment is center. Enhancement, it has to be italic and underlined. Line spacing. Single, it's already said a single. Space before is 0 and the space after is 4. Take a screenshot to the evidence and place it okay. I'm going to show this part too. And then take a screenshot of this entire thing. Save the document. And then back to the evidence document, we're just going to put this here and then save again. At the start of the document, enter on a new line the title, Dolores Sailing Regatta. I'll take a copy because I don't want to type. Just going to do this, and then right here, save this. Apply the TSR title paragraph style to this text. Modify the TSR title paragraph style so that only following formatting is applied. So we're just going to modify this. Font style is serif. Again, I'm just going to change this into Times New Roman. Font size is 30. Center aligned, bold and italic. Center aligned. Line spacing is single. Before and after are 0. Zero here and 0 here. They will probably ask for a screenshot. So we're just going to take a screenshot of this to show that we modified the style, and then we're going to save it. This is here. Save the document. Select the subheading schedule on the following text up to and including the paragraph ending protest committee are final. Schedule. If you cannot find it, you can just search right here. The sentence that they give you. Protest committee are final. Right here. Including schedule. They want us to change the page layout so that only this text is displayed in 2 columns of equal width with a 1.5 centimeter space between them. So we're just going to go to page layout, columns, more columns, 2, and then save. Apply bullets to the text from overall team with -2 in 2003 or later. With to this, they want us to apply bullet style to these. Make sure that the bullets are indented 1 centimeter from the left margin. From the left, so it's going to be 1 centimeter. The list is in single line spacing with no space before or after each. Single line spacing with no space before or after. And there is a 6-point space after the last item in the list. Just going to select the last line. Paragraph. And we're adding 6 to that one. Identify the 6 subheadings in the document and apply the TSR subhead paragraph style to each one. This is one of my favorite parts. It's so fun. Crazy. Safety. Protests. Prizes. What are penalties is another subheading. And then we're going to apply the subheading. Save. Import the image into 202flag.png and place it in the paragraph beginning at the start of each race. At the start of each race, right here, we're going to go to insert pictures. Reflect the image so the image is on the right. Format the image so that it is resized to a width of 2.5 centimeters with the aspect ratio maintained. This is the aspect ratio basically. They want the width to be 2.5 centimeters. It is aligned to the right of the column and top of the paragraph starting at the start of each race. The right of the column, so we're just going to have it right here. Locate the table in the document. Format the table so that it looks like this. This is the table. Make sure that the text is split in one line in columns 2, 3, and 4. Table will denote the fit within the column with 1 point. Black internal and external grid lines are displayed when printed. The TSR table paragraph style part to columns 2, 3, and 4 has not been changed. There's a 6-point space after the table. I'm starting off with the 6-point space. Just this column right here. We're taking it and then we're going to layout. And this is going to be like here. And for the text direction, like this. Shaded, as we can see. We need to show the borders and the grid lines. Like this. This part is going to be merged too. And this will go to the center again. Spell check and proofread the document. save. Make sure that the table and list are not split over columns or pages. Okay. No widows or orphans. There are no blank pages. Paragraph styles have been applied as instructed with consistent spacing maintained between all items. There's a 6-point space after the table and the list. Then save the document using the same file name and format using step 1 and then print it. We're just going to save it. For printing, you just go here and then you go here. For me, I will not do that. I will instead save this as a PDF file. Now we're done with this database. You're now going to prepare some reports. Using a suitable database package, you're going to import the file and into the skippers. And by a suitable database package means you're just going to open a new Access database file. It will probably tell you what name to save it later, so we're just going to open it. Right here. We want to import this table. So we're going to go to external data, text file, and then you're just going to import the skippers one, right? Okay. Now we're just going to look at this list of things and see what we need to change. We're going to set sale number as a primary key, so keep that in mind. These are the data types, these are real names. So this is the data. The thing that changes them is the comma true. Does the first container contain the field names? Yes, so we're just going to do this. We can change the data type later in the thing, so we're going to keep that. The primary key is set to be the serial number. Right here. Where's the table? There it is. Import the file class as a new table in your database. So do a new table. I'm just going to make sure that I saved everything. Then again, external data. Instead of skippers, we're doing class into a new table. This is also true. Does the field name exist in the first row? True. Do that later. Do we have a primary key? Class code. Next. Finish. Now I have a class. Save again. Now we're just going to make sure that each of these have the right field names and data types. Go to design view. And then we're going to change if we have to do anything. So skipper name has to be text, sort text, number, text, handicap is a number. Okay. Then text, then the rest are all numbers. Text and then all numbers. Number. Point. All numbers. For handicap, the store is 4 decimal places and the display is 4 decimal places. I'm just going to do this here. For decimal places. For this, we're going to this one and again design view. See if you have to change anything. They're all text and then the last 4 are number. For the last 3, they have to be for 2 decimal places. So just going to go here and then change this to 2. Change this one to 2. And this one to 2. Take a screenshot evidence of the table structure showing the primary keys, field names, and data types. Place this in your evidence document. So just the top one. Relationship between class code and the class table on class and the skippers table. Take screenshot evidence showing the fields and type of relationship. Place this in your evidence document. I'm gonna add this one. They want the relationship to be between class code and class. And we're going to place it here. I put this screenshot in the wrong place. Here. It's fine if you do mistakes. Just make sure you correct them when you're revising and stuff. Enter the following details of the new record in the skippers table. So we go here. That's it. Skipper name is Wang Chen. This is a very easy thing to do instead of having to go back and forth, which can be very annoying. 32. That's it. Check the data entry for errors and then save the data. Using fields from both tables produce a tabular report that selects the records where. Okay. Since we're going to form a tabular report, we're going to form a query first because we're going to select specific records. So we're going to go to Query Wizard, Simple Query Wizard, both tables, and then we're going to see what we're going to select. So we'll select the records where the hull type is multi-hull, the skip gender is female, and the points is 30 or less. So hull type right here. The criteria is that they want it to be multi-hull, so we're just going to insert multi-hull. You can always just do run thing to see if it worked whenever you put like any kind of field or you select any kind of data. So after that, you're just going to go back to the design view and continue sorting or selecting, basically making criteria. Skip gender is female. Skip gender is female. Right here. Criteria is female. And then do run again. Skip gender is female. Okay. Do this, and then the points is 30 or less. Just going to go to points, and right here we're going to put 30. Points are going to be under 30 or equal to 30. 30 done. We've made the query. Shows only the field skipper name, nationality, yacht class, hull type. Okay, so since this is kind of, I'm just going to do this because it's going to take a little bit of time if we don't do that. We want the skipper name. No. Keel. Keel? No. Right here. Okay, so we have points. Nationality 1, 2, 3. I have to start it. Starting from skipper name. So this one we're just going to take it. Then we want the nationality. Source data into certain order of React class and descending order of points. As a page rendition portrait with a single page when the page number displayed includes only text. These things are going to be done when you're doing the actual report. After finishing, you're just going to click save and close this. And you're going to create a report wizard. I'm going to select the query that we just made. And this is how you want to view the data. We already sorted the grouping levels. Just again, so it's a ascending order of React and descending order of points. Tabular and portrait, and then the title is going to be top female multi-hull results. Finish. The print view, we don't want the print view. We need to see whether or not we need to fix a little bit of things. We're just going to fix the layout view a little bit. We don't want anything to be hidden like this one right here, so we're just going to just sorting them in a way that would not make anything hidden, because we want all words to be clear. Once you're sure that everything is clear and that nothing is hidden, then you're good to go. Just save it again. We didn't want any page number displayed, so we're just going to go to the design view and get rid of the page number part right here. Just select this. Once it shows you this orange thing, just click delete and then it's pretty much gone. Back to the design view. Let's see if we need anything else to add. Includes only text here. We just added that and I'll display it in a larger font. It already is at the top of the page. Now we need to calculate the lowest points value and places this below the points column at the end of the report. Lowest points value. So we need to get here. Since it wants the lowest, we just go to point the okay. We're just going to put that under nope. Like this. We'll probably have to give it a label, right? It has a label lowest one scored to the left of this value. Just go to design. like this. Has your name, center number, and candidate number on the Reaper. You can just put it anyway on the Reaper. Like this. Save it. Save and print your report. To do that, I'm just going to save it, and then right here, you go print, and then you can print it. But I'm going to save it as a PDF, so I'm just going to export it as a PDF. Do they want any evidence? John, the database formally used to calculate the lowest points value. Okay. Just go to the design view, and we're going to take a screenshot of this right here. And then we're going to put it here. Is this evidence 6? Yeah, just making sure. Save. Using fields from both tables produce a table report that, okay. I already saved this, we're just going to close it. We're going to make another query. Simple query. Again, they said from like both tables. The act name contains the text sum, and the group is blue or red. It says contains the text sum. Okay. And then the group is blue or red. The group is blue or red. Blue, 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 blue. There's the red, 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 red. Okay. Contains a new field called new points, which is calculated at runtime to multiply points by handicap. Format this field to display as an integer. So we're making a new field, which is going to go at the very end. Okay. We're naming it. Do we have a name? Yeah, I think they gave us a name for it. New points. Said format this so that it's an integer. Okay. Nice. exam view. What else do they want us to do? Shows only field skipper name. Okay, we're just going to do this again. We want points, we want new points. Do you want the races? We don't want the races. This one first. And the YOP. Sort it into ascending order. Now everything else is done in the report. So we're just going to close this. And then we're going to create another report. It's another tabular one, so we're using the other query that we just made. Sending order of yacht name. This time it's going to be a landscape. And the title is Morning Race Results. We don't need to do anything except adding our name and center number in the footer so it appears in the same position on every page. Then save it, close it, and again they want us to print this one out, so we're just going to export it as a PDF. You guys will have to print it in the exam. No, 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 no. I was talking about this one. Okay. Mail merge. We're done with this. So now we're doing mail merge. Create a mail merge document using the file as the master document as your data source files. Choose the one with form. Then in the master document, we can just go to the mailings and then select recipients using an existing list. Then we're just going to select the file that they just told us about, which I think is the infringed one. Participants, select participants. Replace the text and chevrons in the master document with the merge fields from the data source file as follows. So since we're going to change multiple things, we're just going to do this. Okay, for the name, we're going to replace it with the act name. For the sale, we're going to replace it with the sale number. Y class with the act class. Skip name. Replace the date with a field. Where's that? I think that's at the top. Yes. Replace the date with a field. To display today's date in the format DD month. Okay. This one right here. Take a screenshot evidence to show the date state field code format and place this in your evidence document. Go and take a screenshot. Just like, we're gonna sort of this part and put it in evidence number 7. Make sure you have entered to replace the text candidate details here with your name. Candidate details here. Oh. I wasn't wrong when I said that I'm blind. Anyway, with your name, center number, and candidate number. Replace, okay, we did that. Make sure you have entered your name. Save and print your master document showing the merged field codes. We want to show the merged field codes, so we're just going to toggle field codes. Since they want the you can see how it will look like in the print view if you want. They want this, which is basically the master document. Set an intermittent filter to select the records where nationality is USA or Canada. USA nationality. Do you want to stick a screenshot? Over selection method, okay. Merge and print the penalty notices for the selected nationalities only. Then you can just print them or save them. Then you just have to print the evidence document. They're going to create a short presentation. All slides must have a consistent layout and formatting. Create a presentation of 6 slides using the file. Okay. From which file? Here. Unless otherwise instructed, the slides must display a title and a bulleted list. Title and a bulleted list. Okay. These are must just slide to display only. Okay. Make sure I go to the top. I think you do that's not on this slide will not appear in every slide. A thick black 3 to 4 point wide horizontal line across the width of the slide, about 2 centimeters on the top. Okay, so we're just going to insert a shape. It's going to be a line. We're going to edit it later. The color is black, right? Thick black 3 to 4 point wide. And across the width of the slide, about 3 centimeters on the top. Like this. The text 2022-2021 event statistics on one line in a large black font aligned to the top right. Six. And feel like to the right. Twenty 2021 event statistics. On one line in a large black font aligned to the top right. This text must be above the 3 to 4 point line. Okay. Automated slide number on the top left. Your name, center number, and candidate number. Ensure that master slide items appear in the same position on every slide, not times overlap on any slide. Use the data in the file. Okay, let me just kind of check. The line definitely has to go a little bit down. Okay, let's change the position of the line. That's better. Save. Use the data in the file to create a vertical bar chart for only the top 6 derived countries. This chart must display the names of the countries on the category axis and the values for that. So 5, so 6, and then average competitor points for those, and then we're just going to insert a vertical bar chart from here. We're going to label it now. The title is going to be top 6 countries in 2021. And then the value axis title average points and the category axis title country. This is going to be country, and this is going to be average, right? Average points. Display only data values at the top of each bar. Format the value axis scale to display a minimum value of 0 and a maximum value of 32. Okay. And then make sure that no words in the chart are split. All data numbers are fully visible, no legend is displayed. The chart and its content do not overlap any slide items. Print only the slide as a full page slide in a landscape orientation. It's easier to print it out like only with only the slide. And I'll be able to save only that one, so I'm going to skip that part. But then we're going to format the bullets on slide 3, 4, and 5, and 6 to display as a numbered list starting from 1 on each slide in ascending order as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. And save. And save the presentation and print it out with 6 slides to the pages. Okay. Just going to save it. as a PDF, and you can have like multiple options here. Want to save it as handouts. 1/6 per page. You also do the same thing kind of in like printing. And then okay. Just save it. Did I have a okay, just save it. And you're done. You're done with this paper.